That face is for you people. When I met her in medicals, that's why the reason why me and you see all this play that all these people are playing with her. But I don't know go pass good morning, hi, how are you, or something. She wore wig and she wore sunglasses in medicals. She's insecure still.
So what were you thinking that it will just go on its own?
Every day he will tell me I love cuddling with you. Yesterday he was fucking pressing my breast at night. If I don't tell you people that they are pressing my breast at night, would you know? Because he's not even spending the time with me.
Oh, Jesus! Who do me like this? Who do me like?
I opened my mouth. Wow. I am surprised my mouth did not caught any fly. What a KISS! Wondering why this particular KISS wasn't nominated for Ballon d'Or award. Oh, now I remember. The nomination list has been released before this particular case happened in the wee hours of this morning. What? You know there is a case. This is the one that might happen between you and your parents, or maybe between you and your family, your nuclear family or your extended family. Then there is what is called white KISS, maybe French KISS, or passionate KISS, or maybe intimate KISS. But this particular one is called passionate, intimate, and what? Then I was wondering, what is it that Didi stole from Sultana? That anytime Sultana is talking to somebody, she is speaking about Didi. If Didi is not a sugar baby, Didi is insecure. Didi is just moving around, trying to just play games with all these guys, speaking about Kola, KOYIN, and Jason. Now, I'm beginning to understand and to realize that all these guys, that Sultana has been interested in them, but because they are not getting her attention, she felt that Didi is the problem. Now, she has been in competition with Didi, and funny enough, Didi is not even aware of all this. What? Even the Didi that you have been slut shaming is even here to cuddle with any guy, is even here to share a bed with any guy. But here you are, Sultana, you have shared bed with Jason. And according to what you said in the kitchen while you're discussing with Doris, he has done exactly what KAYIKUNMI has done to Isabella. And also, Sultana has also spent most time with Faith before she moved to Jason. Now, she and KOYIN are drinking each other's saliva. And while that was happening, they were chuckling. And yes, I took out my time to just count the ample of time they took to exchange each other's saliva. Come on, it's almost 1 minute. What? My father told me when I was a teenager that whatsoever anybody criticizes is their hobby. Sultana is loose. I have to say that with my full chest. So she has been criticizing Didi, whereas she is seeing herself in Didi. She wanted all the men that wanted Didi, and because she's not getting the same attention from those men, rather those men are giving it to Didi. That is why she has been criticizing and insulting Didi. There's no name she has not called Didi. Insecure. This minute, Sultana is just criticizing and slut shaming Didi. The next minute again, she has extended the criticism while discussing with Sabrina and Doris at the kitchen. Few minutes later, the camera flipped. Here is KOYIN and Sultana having a conversation while both of them were staring at each other's eyes, to the extent that KOYIN told Sultana, "Did you know that your eyes are big? I'm talking about the black one, the eyeballs, they are so big." Sultana was like, "I am aware." And from the chemistry or whatever hit had, emotion that was just going through them, I said to myself, I'm not going to sleep. I want to see the end of this, because I've realized that Sultana has been very interested in every guy that has been interested in Didi. And that was how I said to myself, I am certainly not going to catch any sleep until Sultana goes to bed, and also until KOYIN decides to go to sleep. And that was how I have been waiting. At the point, sleep won't enter my eye. Now so I go wash my face. So when the sleep was insisting, I was persisting. I have to carry my both legs into a bucket of water and said, Sultana, if you don't sleep, I will not sleep. And that was how camera has been moving around. At a point, it happened. What happened had never happened between KOYIN and Diddy. And I am certainly going to unpack everything that happened from after Thursday pool party. Speaking of how IMISI stole the written debate of Faith and handed it over to Doris while Sultana is watching so that Faith will not catch Doris. And also every small fight that happened, and Isabella and Kayikumi. I have a lot to unpack on this particular video, but most importantly, the KISS that happened between KOYIN and Sultana. But before I do so, let me first officially welcome you all back again to my beautiful and entertaining channel if you start unplugged. This is your go-to source for latest gossips, trend, glam news and entertainment. This is also the only channel that brings to you premium authentic gist and updates of the ongoing Big Brother Nigeria season 10/10/10, and also every gist that has to do with your favorite celebrity, favorite footballer and favorite housemate of Big Brother Nigeria, irrespective of the season, and hardest day to day, second to second, minute to minute happenstance that got everyone talking, be it drama, be it exchanging of saliva, be it drinking of each other's saliva between KOYIN and Sultana, be it also missing of the condoms, ships, drama, facts, and every other trend on different social media platform. Therefore, stay tuned, subscribe, do not skip the ads, turn on the notification bell for juicy data you won't want to miss. Last night was the Thursday pool party right here. Every Thursday has been set aside for pool party, but before the entire housemate move to the garden for them to do their pool party, they have to move first to the arena for them to do their sponsor tags by extract. After the usual presentation, the boss kid and Joanna emerged the king and the queen of extract. Then their costumes, speaking about the clothes that they wore to do the presentation of their sponsor tags, they were asked to just be creative about the clothes, or rather the t-shirt. And IVATAR and Nelson emerged the most creative from the way they designed their clothes. While they were still preparing, people that asked them to go back for them to just be in their costume for the pool party. And after that, they returned to the house. Big Brother told them that they have only 10 minutes before the pool party begins. Moving to the garden for them to just do their pool party. I have to say that I wasn't that entertained, but I have to applaud MIDE and Bright Morgan for just stepping out from their comfort zone for them to just party. But Ortega did not do the way he did last weekend. At a point, he was seen sitting down. And Isabella and Kayikunmi were just perfect again. Of course, as expected, Isabella's highlight has to be surrounded around Kayikunmi. So they were sitting dancing together. They were also seen at a point trying to just drink each other's salivas right at a point. What a shot Bright Morgan is doing with MIDE in the water. I love the dance that IMISI did with culture. Everybody's already catching feelings because they are already getting ready for them to just be in a ship. While the party was ongoing, I saw Zeta coming out from Biggie's lounge and she was just trying to mingle with her fellow housemate. I was thinking maybe she has gone to execute her snake movement as usual, but at the end of the pool party, nobody complained about anything happening to their stuff or happening to them. So I concluded that she did not execute last night as usual. It is 2 hours later. Big Brother told them to come back to the house. I was expecting drama, or at least let them just play a game. Nothing happened. I was angry. I was like, did you people just want to be like last season, no lose, gas season 9? Do you want to be Senju? No difference. I was expecting them, even if you people are not going to give me drama, even you people are not just even going to play games, at least try and rehearse for you people's weekly wager facts that is going to happen later today. They did not. They started going to bed according to their seniority. Prior to that, Big Brother played the same music that each time this particular music comes up, they are to just do their different fitness style. It's either you are doing the squats, or you are doing mountain climbers, or you are doing the lunges. I don't understand exactly what they are just doing. And they started going to the bed. Zita and the boss kid went to bed. And Isabella and Kayikunmi, as usual now, they can't stop sharing their bed together. And not Sultana, not as usual, distribute her gossip, because at this point, Sultana is the commander-in-chief of armed forces of every gossip in that house. She was seated with the Zita and Queen, trying to as well, in continuation of criticizing, insulting, and painting Diddy. There is nothing she did not even say. She said that Diddy is insecure. She said that she saw Diddy during the medicals, and Diddy was wearing wig and was wearing glasses. And she said, what an insecure babe. In all of this conversation, I love the fact that Zita did not utter a word, rather she was just busy listening. And Queen was just also staring at her while she was just painting Gigi black. After that conversation, it wasn't enough. Doris was seen cooking and Sultana joined her. Sultana again is now complaining because Didi was a bit drunk, or should I use the word tipsy, after the Favourable party, and Jason J was just around Didi, making sure that Didi is fine. Even MIDE at the point came to check on her best friend, asking her what it is, and Jason continued. At a point, Jason even had to take Didi upstairs, stood by the bathroom side, waiting for Didi to have a bath, and was there until Didi went to bed, of which Doris saw. Doris is now telling Sultana while they were out the kitchen that this Jason J has been around Didi. And the way he's just taking care of this girl, that she felt the girl is not even using her. And that was when Sultana said, this is what he has been doing the whole of the day. He has been spending his time taking care of Didi. Let her now. Jason J will now come to my bed trying to, just like Isabella has done to KAYIKUNMI. I was like, isn't what's this girl again? This is the person that has been criticizing. This is the person that has been insulting Didi. So this is what has been going on between you and Jason J. Now I understand why Faith is very, very angry and has been complaining to Ortega what Sultana did to him, on how Sultana has been allowing Jason J to just cuddle and spend night with her, because it may seem as though something has already happened between Sultana and Faith. Because if it is all about staying together, having a conversation, of course it would have gotten to Faith to the extent of even this affecting the way he has been behaving in the house, because of how Sultana left him to just go and cuddle with Jason J. Now, after that conversation happened between Sultana and Doris in the kitchen, Sabrina now joined them. As Sabrina joined Sultana and Doris in that kitchen, on the way these people unpacked and criticized and just dissected Didi. If you have not been watching this particular show, trust me, the narrative about Didi, according to them, will make you judge Didi. In fact, in conclusion of the conversation between Sabrina, Doris, and Santana, according to Doris, she said, I keep hearing that Didi is a sugar baby. Someone was like, where do you think she got the money from to buy all these clothes and hairs? She doesn't work. I keep looking at her because I didn't get the sugar baby vibe of her. They said she's an actual sugar baby and her boyfriend is one old big shot like that. I think Sabrina said it too. Sultana now said Didi likes Jason J too, but she can't do anything on screen right now because he, speaking about Didi's supposed boyfriend, will not support. So Jason and Didi have had that conversation. Jason is waiting patiently till they now leave the biggest house. And Sabrina now said, when Kola asked me what I think about whatever it is Kola wanted to do with Didi, and Sabrina now told Kola, I said she loves the attention from everybody and she's using all of them. And I told Kola that that babe's boyfriend is watching. So you will not expect Didi to just behave accordingly. And Kola now said he won't talk to her again till Saturday. So let's see if Kola is just going to do exactly what he said. Doris now said what she did on that runway wasn't nice. Speaking about that runway, while they were just doing their extra tax. So it was a time for Didi to just walk as a model. At a point, Didi stopped and now asked Kola to just come and peck her, and guess what? Kola obliged, and most of the fellow housemates were just feeling embarrassed because prior to that, Kola and Didi had not spoken to themselves aside just this formal greeting. Oh well, Sultana now said she knew what she did. She's not getting the attention anymore and she needs it. He shouldn't have fallen for it. Of course, he would have been in trouble. Kola will be also. That kiss that she gave him, she is just looking for attention. Sabrina said, I am surprised Jason was with her after that embarrassment. He even followed her upstairs to just wait. Why did he have a bath after she got tipsy during the Thursday pool party? Sultana now said, Kola is not cooking for the day again. He doesn't talk to her anymore because he has pride. Doris said, after the pool party, Jason waited outside for Didi to finish showering and dressing up. Sultana now said that Jason will now say that he loves cuddling with me, that even yesterday that he was seen trying to just press the bobby of Sultana like P1, P1, P1. And according to Sultana, that if I don't tell you people that Jason J has been pressing my bobby at night, will you know he is not even spending the time with me, he's spending it with someone else. Doris now said Jason was admiring my skin today. He said, is this the kind of skin I was using to just stay near him, that he didn't even know. Sultana now said Jason likes me, but there is a different kind of likeness he has for me. Doris now said Dennari likes me. I like my men quiet but very smart. According to Joris, Dennari used to do like Semuwe water plenty. I need him to be very more active. I need him to be fast in the arena because I am very, very fast upstairs, referring to her brain. While I was listening to this particular conversation, gossip, I was wondering, could it be that their strategy is just Didi and Mide? What exactly did Sultana came to sell in that house? What is it as your reason Sabrina came to participate in Big Brother season 10 over 10? And what is the basic reason Joris is in Biggie's house? Are they not going to sell their talent? Maybe their career or also not. Every time they are gathered together, they are just unpacking, they are just criticizing, they are just gossiping Didi and Mide. What is this? Even at the point, Sultana said that Mide is an instigator, that he is the one that is trying to control or rather tell DJ what to do. At this point, Ebuka, you need to ask Sultana a question. And I wouldn't even want her to leave on Sunday. Maybe if Ebuka will ask her question concerning Didi, let them continue to stay in that house. Maybe Didi is going to flip her script. Because if Didi decides to take the attention of Justin J, even Faith and every other guy, including KOYIN, that Sultana is interested in, Sultana is going to cry in that house. Let's see what is going to happen if Ebuka will ask Sultana a question on Sunday and if Sultana is going to be evicted on Sunday. As for Didi, I know she's not going to leave on Sunday because she has massive fans and they voted for her. Now, after that conversation that happened between Sultana, Sabrina and Doris, another conversation happened between KOYIN and Sultana, of which I have already explained, that led to Sultana and KOYIN sitting by that dining side. KOYIN told Sultana that your eyeballs are big, especially the black one. Sultana admitted that I am aware. That was when IMISI has already stolen the work of Faith that he took out his time to draft in preparation of the wage tax. IMISI stole it and gave it to Joris. Joris, while cooking her macaroni, was not trying to go through what Faith wrote and was trying to just steal some points and some ideas from Faith and was jotting it down in her own paper. And while that was happening, Sultana was having a conversation with KOYIN and was now monitoring, watching when Faith would come downstairs for him not to catch Joris. At a point, while Faith was already harassing IMISI because Faith instinct is telling him that IMISI is the one with that book, and he was never wrong. He was even trying to even attack IMISI and was even telling IMISI, I cannot be friends with you anymore. I can't even trust you because you're the one that stole it. And even at a point, IMISI told Faith, yes, I am the one with it. All right, let's go upstairs for us to look for it. Faith was just consistently telling IMISI, give me this paper. You know where this paper is. IMISI was just being diplomatic. At a point, she would just be serious. At a point, she would just be laughing. And Faith was calculating what happened. He now remembered that when he left that book on the table, that Zita and Dabo's kids were there. He went to search for where Zita was and where the bed of Zita was located. He later found Zita, tried to gently wake Zita up, asked Zita if Zita saw the paper. Zita said no. He also asked Daboski. Daboski said no, I'm not aware that the paper is missing. He got tired. At a point, Faith came downstairs. I was just looking at Doris. I was also looking at Sultana. While Faith was coming downstairs, Sultana gave Doris sign, and Doris was able to just hide that sheet of paper under a purple. Later, Doris now took it under the staircase, and Faith looked for it. He got frustrated, he got tired, and he was just trying to calculate what happened to that sheet of paper while he was at the closet. That was the moment Sultana was done having a conversation with KOYIN at the dining area. They decided to just head upstairs, and that was when they took their time to have not only erotic, not only passionate, not only intimate. This was most beautiful and the best kiss so far. As far as this Unreal Brother and just season 10 over 10 is concerned, they drank each other's saliva, they chuckled on it. And like I said, I took out my time to count to the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. It extended up to 55 minutes if I could not even say 1 minute, 5 seconds. And at the end of that happened between KOYIN and Sultana, KOYIN was seen just reminiscing and was trying to just unpack the keys, and it was beautiful. See how happy KOYIN is. Imagine spending all your time with Didi, and Didi is just busy reminding you, I have a boyfriend, and all your people's conversation is all about siblings conversation. And the very first time KOYIN spent time with Sultana, they exchanged each other's saliva. I felt henceforth KOYIN is just going to detach from Didi and focus more on Sultana, because this will repeat itself. What did you hear about when it happened again? It's certainly going to happen again and again. And if it continues to happen again and again and again, certainly it's going to extend to what Jason has already done to Sultana's chest. Maybe condom might just even miss. And how old is Sultana again? And how old is Koyin again? What do they even say about age? Is nothing but just a number. So allow them to just be. Of course, now all of them has been complaining. It begins during the rumor, during the direct section, that the AC is too cold. If Biggie will reduce it, and Biggie has refused to oblige, because it may seem as though Biggie has been expecting some under the duvet movement, and that has started with Koyin and Sultana. Let's see who is going to be next. GIGI Jasmine, what it is. I thought you said you have moved on from Victory, but not so, because after Thursday property, you were just doing media rounds from Ortega to Dennari complaining. But she now said something, and I have to sue Kayode to court. Like, she missed the kissing with Victory. So GIGI Jasmine and Victory has been kissing, and Kayode did not even show that to us. Anyway, she said she's an unfortunate person, that she has been missing the kissing and all the cuddling. But she now complained that it may seem as though Sultana, who is assumed or presumed to be the friend of GIGI Jasmine, is now being seen doing what's or not with Victory. And she was not lying, because after the Thursday property later in the night, I saw Sultana having a conversation with Victory. It extended to Victory massaging the ankle of Sultana, and she was not groaning, she was not reacting to the massage, rather she was M-O-A-N-I-N-G, she was moaning. In summary of everything that happened last night, there was no drama after the Thursday pool party. They went to bed on time, they didn't react for their weekly wager tax, and Koyin and Sultana drank each other's saliva. And what happened between Joris, Faith, and IMISI? Speaking about that, Faith have seen what IMISI stole from him and hand it over to Joris. And they were not trying to have a conversation. I was like, whatever it is that happened, let any group win the wager. Because if any group wins the wager, they will have enough food. That's just the most important thing. They've gone to the arena, they've done the exercise, coming back. Dennari and Culture would have had a fight, but Culture walked away from it, because Dennari is not telling Culture that anytime Culture sees food, he's just have to be behaving like an animal, that he has an animal instinct. Culture did not oblige that fight. I was expecting him to just stand on the existing protocol to do exactly what Zita and MIDE did yesterday, but he did not. So they're just going about their business, rehearsing separately for their weekly wager tax that is going to happen later today. Hopefully, I'm just going to give you guys updates, or if there is going to be any impromptu drama, my apologies for not updating you guys back to back. Like I said, I'm very sick. I can't sit for more than 30 minutes. Hopefully, I'm already on medication. With time, I am certainly going to just pick up and continue. Just do pray for me. And if you watched us this far, you are yet to subscribe or disappoint number, just publicize and patronize my channel by simply smashing on the red icon down below to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and feel free to give this particular video a huge thumbs up. And until I come your way again with another sweetest, juicy, latest update that has to do with the ongoing Big Brother Naija season 10, 10 over 10. I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment, saying whatsoever anybody criticizes is their hobby.